Hello and welcome to Coffee with Carrie. Thanks so much for stopping by today. Glad you could be here. Wanted to talk about when you know. When you've had a date and you absolutely know, you've had maybe a couple dates and now you for sure know, and you just want to tell the person, why shouldn't you just tell this person, I like you. I've had a couple dates with you. I've gotten to know you. Not only do I like you. And it's still pretty early on, but I know. That situation I would like to avoid, and there's a few good reasons that you should not unburden yourself of your feelings with this person so early on. That's at all interesting or intriguing, stick around because that's what we're talking about. That's what's on the agenda. You want to tell them how you feel, I get it. And I've had different thoughts on this over time, honestly. I've gone back and forth, and this is where I've landed. I understand the dilemma of wanting to just be honest and tell this person how you feel. You want to communicate your excitement and just get it off your chest. You want to maybe do like a Tom Cruise and jump on the furniture and shout it to everyone that you really like them and want to see them more. But we've got a couple options here. I knew you thought I was going to go right for it. Number one, your rationale is that I'm too old to play games. Why can't I just be honest and tell this person and not mess around and wait a certain amount of time before letting the cat out of the bag, letting them know what my true feelings are? Why would I do that and be childish in that way? The problem here is that you're working on your own time frame. You haven't considered that they have a time frame of their own. They may not be ready to say that, and it may be that they're not even ready to hear that yet. In fact, they may think it's just too soon. They may be a person who wants to take things more slowly. They may be a person who likes to take things slow because in the past they've moved things along rather quickly to not great results. And they've learned the lesson and they're trying to do things differently and let things happen in their own natural time and let them evolve at their own natural pace. You can't be selfish in this regard. You have to consider that there's another person you're bringing into this. And do you want to put that pressure on a person and perhaps mess it up because they're feeling pressured by how you're feeling already and it wasn't really their time frame? It's at least something to think about. Number two, I would want to know, so of course they want to know. I've always been raised to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Why would I not in this situation? If they like me, I want to hear about it. Oh, the problem here is you haven't heard about it. So if they did like you, they tell you. Now you put that out there, you could be changing the vibe a little bit between the two of you in many ways that I mentioned in number one, but also, what if they're just not feeling it yet? Do you want to get crickets as your response to, you know what? This is going so well. I'm like really excited every time we see each other. I really like you. And they're like, oh, I'm still deciding. I don't know if I really like you. You don't want that kind of honesty. Maybe they don't want yours yet. They could also be a person who's had the experience of moving so quickly that things burn out even more quickly. That happens to a lot of people, and I would hate for anybody to, just because they want to unburden themselves of their fond feelings, lays that out only to be told that things don't usually work well for me when they move this quickly. And I've learned my lesson over time that I fall really quickly and things fall apart even quicker when I allow that to happen. So this is much too quick based on what I know about myself. Certainly you don't want things to burn out as quickly as they've begun in your heart of hearts. Ideally, I get it. You want to say, you know what? I'm really having feelings here. And they say, me too, this is going great. This is so exciting. But when you look at it through another lens, it's a bit of a selfish thing if it's really early on to do this to another person. My new recommendation has been working well. I thought about it. I came up with something that I thought made good sense for most people. It's been working well, and it's this. Instead of sharing how you feel in a declaration to this person, show them. You know, I always tell you, right? It doesn't matter what people say. Look at what they're doing. Actions speak louder than words. This is your perfect opportunity to show this person how much you care about them with actions, with kindnesses, by being thoughtful, They will know how you feel. If you are presenting your case with all these physical manifestations of how you feel, I guarantee you there will be no doubt where you're coming from, how you're feeling, and will be able to share with you in their own time how they're feeling about you. I think that's the best route. What do you think? Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you agree with me and you think that you could bite your tongue for a little bit, even once you know somebody's fabulous, and let it play out, and also let them know how special they are by showing them every day with little things that you do. I hope you found that interesting or helpful, hopefully helpful. If you did, you can give the episode a thumbs up. Thanks, Mom. And then, of course, don't forget to subscribe, please. I'd appreciate that. And if you want, the ring bell lets you know every time a new episode goes live. You'd be in the know, one of the cool kids. I appreciate you stopping by today. I'll look forward to next time. And until then, have a good one.